God restores. I sank into the cushions of the worn sofa, the silence of the apartment a heavy blanket. The last year had felt like a relentless, destructive plague. First, the restructuring at work, my name among many on the severance list, a 20-year career gone in a minute. Then, the doctor's diagnosis, a whisper of chronic illness that changed everything. And finally, the quiet goodbye of my only son, who chose a life far away, driven by a despair I couldn't touch. Job, health, family, the locusts had devoured it all. I was left with a gaping hole, a life excavated to its foundations. I picked up the old Bible my grandmother had given me, the pages falling open to a familiar passage. I read the words, not with a passive eye, but with a desperate, thirsty soul. I observed from the several verses that I read that for our God, our failure or loss is not an ending. Our reduction is preparation for multiplication. God will replace our pain with comfort. The digging is not burying us. It is giving us the materials to build a new beginning. A wave of realization washed over me. I wasn't being buried. I was being dug up. The Lord wasn't punishing me. He was clearing the rubble. My reduction was the very space needed for His multiplication. And then I saw it. I will restore to you the years that the swarming locust has eaten. Joel 2 verse 25. My years, the vibrant, productive years that felt utterly lost, He promised to give them back, not just as memories, but as restoration. The message spoke of beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. That day, I chose to receive the grace, not as a reward for obedience, but as a gift for the brokenhearted. I didn't feel joy, but I put on the garment of praise, believing the joy would follow. I started small. I used the quiet of my apartment, the empty space the losses created, to build a new beginning, a small online ministry, a place to offer comfort to others whose lives felt devoured. My life is not yet the abundance I once imagined, but my heart is no longer broken. It is healing. I have the joy that no one will take from me, a peace that the resurrected Christ spoke into the room of His sorrowful disciples. I know the digging was not the end. The empty pit is now the foundation of a life built on His promise, waiting for the restoration and the multiplication to come. I am being rebuilt, and this time, it is by His design.